Hello and welcome back to Gary Plays Darkest Dungeon with the Duckfeed Memorial Dungeon Estate Ruin. Let's come to this network. Are you ready for the penultimate modded class showcase? It would be the ultimate, except there's Goyad over here, or whatever his name is. There's one guy, here, the Thrall. So we might just check him out rather than send him on a mission. But he had some garbage stuff. My understanding is this guy is super overpowered. So let's check him out. Then we're going to check out our classes we're actually taking out. Since, again, close to the end here, friends. Mame. So really good damage. Good HP for a level 0 character. Mame does bleed and knockback. Gore, stun and bleed, but can stun himself and makes it more likely to stun himself in the future. Abominable is a self-heal. Animosity. Minor amount of damage. Marks himself. I thought marked the whole party. Gives him a riposte, but it removes his bleed chance. So that's his riposte move. Savagery. A self-buff. Trample is his movement skill. That's really nice. That's good damage to everybody. Low accuracy base, though. Look at that. And then Tremors. Random target ranged is stunned and shuffled for medium damage. This seems fine. Like, I don't feel that bad about not showing this guy off. Apparently, he's very overpowered in terms of stats. Not that interesting. We're bringing out a more interesting crew for this short apprentice mission to the Cove. I'm just doing it because it's short and apprentice. We're bringing out Aslan, our new exorcist. Pretty interesting. It seems primarily to be kind of a healer damage hybrid. Not a whole lot. We're trying out this new Lucky Frog and then the Flambeau. We'll talk about these skills as we get to them. We're not going to have a chance to camp since it's short. So let's take a look at this real quick. Rallying Sermon, that's excellent. Like if you took out a full religious party, plus 10 accuracy and 3 speed to everybody is pretty good. Ablution produces a holy water. That's really interesting. Heals companion, gets rid of their stuff. Oh, it gives him a holy water, but heals another companion. Hallowed Ground, ambush prevention. Oh, that's really nice. Reward you for being in high daylight. That's a really good ambush prevention. And Exorcism gets rid of afflictions. And gets rid of their stress as well. That's really great. This unafflicts people, basically. Interesting skills on this guy. On this Padre here. Over here we got the Executioner, Howard. Hello, I'm Howard the Executioner. Really good damage. Really good HP. I think this is also supposed to be kind of an overpowered character. Seems like a riff on the Bounty Hunter to me, given some of the trinkets I've seen. Using the map and the candle. Here, but decapitate, so extra damage versus marked. Hang, extra damage versus human. Way worse damage against unholy. So you don't want to be fighting skeletons with this thing. Guillotine, extra damage versus marked, and bleed. Judgment, cannot be guarded, which is really cool. I have not seen that mechanic in play, and I could see that being useful. Guard the Law. Is his riposte, but gives him a 15% protection buff, which is really nice. Nerves of Steel is a self-stress heal. And Amnestian, that's not really a word, clears a mark and heals a friend and gives them extra death blow resist. So sure, that's fine and good. Gallows Humor, of course, that's very appropriate. Reflection, on loan from the leper. Amnesty. A chance to give himself more stress to get rid of everyone else's stress. That's a good stress relief skill. And Not Time to Die removes mortality debuffs. It's fine. This thing's a wraith. I went for crit stuff because why not? Accuracy and scouting, and then crit from here. Reap, also bleeding and marked. So if I wanted to get some real synergies here with marking, I can, because he marks here. Death sentence here is our mark. Incarcerate is a stun and pull. Sap is also a stun. A lot of his attacks stun. Chain Gang stuns. Guillotine as well, a different guillotine. And then Hook and Slice for bleed. Let's actually switch to the guillotine because bleed is not that good here. And because here comes the guillotine. Heartless. That's not very good. Basically no chance at a virtue in exchange for less stress received. Silent is good in the dark. Headhunter, on loan from the Bounty Hunter collection. And Drifter, also good in the dark. So another darkness character for darkness synergies. You know, have Library, the Syrian the Lord's Blade, with the Ancestor's Head and the Crescendo box. Hopefully going to be doing a bunch of damage here and accurate with the natural swing. Got Mutilate. So basically this is like a riff on the Rift Watcher. Lots of Mutilate and Bleed and then synergies with such. You know, so Mutilate does extra damage versus Bleed It or Blight. Backstab is a forward thing that does extra damage. We're going to be using that a lot. And then Fast Roll to move backwards and become Stealth to get our party order back. Golden Strike is her ranged attack here. It does not do very much damage, but does bleed and mark the target. So I guess we do have some real mark synergies going on. And then Throne Tracer does extra damage versus marked. And then in terms of camping skills, Envenom gives her better chances for things. Companionship. Ugh. Accuracy and a companion if Abyss Walker. So if Artorias, you know, extra bonuses. Lurker, prevents nighttime ambush, less chance of a surprise, ignore stealth, 25%. That's undercosted. So a 3-cost prevent ambush without a downside is pretty wild. And Lloyd's Wisdom, that's pretty cool. I don't think I have an Abyss Walker. I don't think I found an Artorias class. That must be another one from this. So maybe if I do, you know, if I come back to Darkest Dungeon in the future, playing the Artorias class will be on my list of things to do. For now, though, oops, let's get into it. Take a stack of shoves, a couple of these. You can hear Pocket in there, just mewing up a storm. Take a couple torches in case something douses one. That's basically all we need. Yeah. Let's go back to the Cove. Channel 0, Season 1. Cove. Comma. Regular. So, yeah. Looking forward to finishing up the Let's Play. Very well may do something else. One of the things I talked about doing was a Fallout 1 and 2 run with showing off mods. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see who is the best at this. 60, 90, 60, 100. Yeah, baby. I've always found the fandom for Syrian the Lord's Blade, as far as Gwyn's Knights, to be a little wild. Because out of all the knights, I feel like we get the least amount of kind of story. Like, she was Artorias' friend lover, and other than that, I don't know. You know, I think it's mostly like a fashion thing. You know, cool weapons, but I am very, I'm very unsure about why that fandom came about. Internet fandoms, you know, I turn into Starman about that, where I'd like, Gary, don't understand. And one of the things I don't understand is when it's just based on somebody looking cool. So, oh, hey. The Spider-Time players. Okay. So if she backstabs, can he do anything from back position? He can death sentence. But mostly he's useless. So I probably want to do a ranged attack. A Throne Tracer or a Golden Strike. These guys are going to be mostly bleed resistant. But let's do the Golden Strike. Gonna mark. You're really good against marking, but you do not have... That'll do a little extra damage. Oh, that's a cool looking attack. We got the guillotine. Vade Retro. Oh, you can... Okay, it's got a cooldown. I see. One of them is already stunned. Let's guillotine. Okay, his guillotine is very different, and that's not a guillotine. It's a grappling hook. Let's try it. I do a lot of damage, all the damage stuff that she's got. And he's got the cool, like, unique animations. Howard the Executioner is surprisingly pretty good here. Benediction, clear stun and stuff. Chastise. Leave Howard alone. Okay, he really only hits the middle and targets the middle too. That's interesting. His damage is 2 to 4. That's really not great. Alright, you're gonna explode. Lots of bleed going on, but none of which that worry me.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay. I think we're fine. Like, probably time to start healing a little bit, but it's okay. That's a cool animation. That's a cool attack. Oh. Hmm.
Weakened.
Not that much weakened. We're all right. Okay, he should bleed out. Yes. Good. Why not? So he is like a more stun-focused man-at-arms. This maybe, fuck, man. Oh, his accuracy's really bad. The Executioner is just like an alternate leper. No wonder you fucking are missing everything. Good to know. This is a really cool attack, Ashes to Ashes. So it has a chance to give everybody a stress heal, but it does better stress heal if it clears all the corpses, clears more corpses. So.
Executed with impunity. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, some of the modded classes are basically just like alt. classes. So like the Wraith seems like a different kind of man-at-arms. The Executioner seems like a different kind of... You know, and there's even alt classes for alt classes. Like Syrian the Lord's Blade seems like a different kind of... or that Dex-based Dark Souls character is that I can't remember. Character class. That's part of the reason why my urge to do a bunch of new classes has faded a little bit. Is just that, you know, there are fewer neat ones. I'm not saying no cool ones have come out. Like after this, oh hey baby, it's your old friend Syrian the Lord's Blade. Thank you. Thank you. And the Radiant Tenants, which I think I have. That's okay. Okay, seen all the Solaire trinkets at this point. Yeah, after I record for today and get everything done, I think I'm going to go onto the workshop and to see what new has happened in the world of mods. Out of curiosity, more than anything. I don't need food, which is what that would give me, most likely. I do need this. Let's see if we can't kill. Like this is not a particularly strong party comp here. Chain gang guillotine does a lot better versus things that are marked or stunned, but none of those things are stunned. So let's do that. Really like that animation. Did not get the bleed though, which I would have really liked. And not tons of DPS on this group. Look how little damage I did. So I can see these guys fitting in a support role in a more balanced party. Like, by no means is this going to be too difficult to beat, I don't think. But that's because apprentice missions are incredibly forgiving.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, he got the extra turn because of the frog. That's beautiful. Get an extra turn again. Ah. Sure. We'll go ahead and backstab. Since that guy's stunned. Oh, bring him forward. No, okay. Do what you want instead.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, fuck. Could have swore you did. That's what you did. That's a buff one, not a de-stressing one. Alright, a bunch of extra damage I'll take for these last couple fights. Shorter episode. I know. That's okay. You know? Basically, any double stuns are very good.
Impressive.
Like, this is definitely like a control party. His accuracy is a little bit below average as well. Good to know. You kid literally cannot hit the first person. All right.
Horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
So next mission, we'll be doing the third Darkest Dungeon mission. So as much as this is like a short episode,
Treasure could staunch the flow.
that will likely be
Otherworldly
big boy season. What is Brigham Bloodletter doing here with these spiders? Fucking weirdo. Get marked. I find the choice of company you keep very strange, friendo.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Ah. Jerk. Jerk.
Back to the pit. Begone, fiend. Precision and power.
You can't do anything. So out of these, evaluation of these guys, Executioner I like more than the Leper because the ranged options that he's got. I know that kind of despoils
An insidious killer.
the Leper's whole deal. You know, it's supposed to be that he does not have ranged options. But then, boy. Whoops. Then probably the Exorcist seems pretty neat to me, even though it is just kind of a hybrid class. Like, when people just do cleric fighters or fighter mages in this, it's not as interesting as the ones, you know, and that's my fault for not thinking I was going to get into as many mods as I did. So I chose the ones I thought would be cool to start with because I wasn't sure how many I would do. And now I'm kind of scraping, you know. So I don't feel that bad about not giving these guys full highlights. Like, I'm sure they're cool classes, and there's definitely no, oh, that's a really good cleric, I'm sure. Bloodthirsty's not acceptable. Vanguard's really good. If I were, like, getting these guys right in the beginning, that'd be awesome. They're very strong quirks. Town is a buzz. So let's throw some people. MVP. I'm gonna give it to Howard. That whole bit with the the hitting the middle two. Hugonin was not bad. Go ahead and get rid of this because we're not gonna take you out just yet. Regardless, message from Betwixt. I'm sure I've seen that before. It's been a couple while, so I don't remember. And see, I'm only getting new classes basically because I'm have all these mods. So next mission will be the 3rd Darkest Dungeon mission, then the 4th Darkest Dungeon mission, then and this is assuming no Summer Dials bosses pop up. I think I fought all the bosses in that, but then we'll do the Hamlet. We'll do the Rift dungeon, which I'm really curious about what that means. Other than just being a really hard remix fight. Noble Entrails. Cool. I'm just checking to see if there's any interesting trinkets I've never seen before. Potpourri. I do like the Prima Oculus. And we'll be doing this for the Rat King, which is good. I think I've used that before. Yeah. Look at the length. Exhausting. There are 4 bonfires. It's fucking rough stuff. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.